I'm in one of the most spiritual places in the entire world, Ubud, Bali, and I'm staying at the Gdas Wellness Resort for the next couple of days. I'm going to be fully immersing myself into a spiritual journey, which is very far outside of my comfort zone. I'm going to be participating in a sound bath, a very sacred Balinese water purification ceremony, as well as seeing a Balinese healer out here. So these are all brand new things that I've never experienced before. I want to share with you guys my insights, but I want to go ahead and set some intentions really quickly. So I want to be as present as possible during all of this. I want to be open to receiving whatever it is that I'm meant to receive, and I want to have an open mind to this. If you're new here, my name is Jasmine Holder. I'm just a girl who loves to travel. I live out here in Bali, Indonesia, but again, I've never experienced any of these ceremonies that I'm going to partake in over the next couple of days. So if you love travel content and if you love things that are a little bit off the beaten path and a little bit less touristy, then do consider subscribing to the channel. Before we get things kicked off, I have to show you guys my room. So let's do a quick room tour. I have just been hanging out in the room until now. I'm coming out, I'm in the restaurant, gonna grab some food, and then I'm going to a sound bath healing tonight. I have an open mind, I'm ready to experience it, and I will share with you guys my thoughts afterwards, okay? So let's grab some food and then we will go to the sound bath healing. A sound bath is a meditative experience where you'll either sit or lay down, and then you are surrounded by these sounds and vibrations created from instruments such as singing bowls, chimes, flutes, gongs, drums, and any other sonic tools. And the term bath actually just implies you being immersed in this sound. People often feel a deep sense of calming, inner peace, mental clarity from sound baths. So I was excited to actually try this for the first time. I don't meditate regularly, so I had to kind of get into the mood, but it was a really cool experience. Good morning. I have my little oat milk cappuccino, some fruit, and I have a little piece of sourdough. You guys, I'm so ridiculous. I came up to them and I was like, do you guys have eggs? And they're like, no, we don't have eggs. This is a vegan restaurant. I already knew that. Why did I ask if they had eggs? Oopsies. So I want to tell you guys a little bit about last night, the sound bath healing session. It was really fun. It was very unique. It was my first time doing something like that, so it was a nice experience. We went to the pyramids of Chi, which in Ubud is really, really popular out here. They have so many great options as far as like sound bath healing, light therapy, like all these really cool things that you can experience. We all get into this big room. They turn off all the lights. We have each our own little bed, and then we have these eye masks that we put over our eyes. And then the musician starts playing all these different instruments, like a didgeridoo, there were gongs, he had flutes. And the biggest thing for me was that all the instruments were like vibrated so loud, and so like you could feel the vibrations like in your body, like as you were laying. And since we were in a pyramid, and the walls of the pyramid are like plastic or some sort of material, the sound like bounces off all of the walls in the pyramid. So it's kind of like creating this like echo chamber where it's like bouncing around and like you can hear the sounds from like all around the room. It was such a cool experience. We're doing an all-day excursion today. We're doing a sacred Balinese water purification ceremony, which I have never done. I'm really excited. I'm gonna bring you guys along with me. Let's grab some breakfast and then we'll get on our way. this is the outfit that I'm going to be wearing to the water purification ceremony today. We will be wearing a white shirt that covers our shoulders. Women will wear this white shirt. Very traditional Balinese outfit. And then it comes with a sash that goes over your waist, like right here, and it'll be tied in a nice bow. And then on the bottom, you wear a sarong. So everything is white when we go into the temple. Men wear something very, very similar, but they also wear a white hat. So yeah, I wanted to show you guys my outfit. And then the staff also left me these cute little flowers. But yeah, this is my outfit. I'm so excited. Let's pack up and get on the road. We've just arrived to where the temple is. So now we're walking on this little path to go access where the temple's at. Again, this is super exclusive. Oh, watch your step. And this is fresh spring water. And the farmers actually use this water and they channel it and they create little channels. And the water goes down to these rice paddies down here. So, and this water just looks so crisp and clean. It's so nice. As I step into the temple grounds, the air was heavy with the smell of incense, and you could even hear the waterfalls from outside. We're each blessed with holy water on top of the head before we enter, and then we change into our sarongs. The very first step in a water purification ceremony involves making an offering at the temple's main shrine. This is a gesture of gratitude, and the use of these young coconuts in these ceremonies also has spiritual significance. Now, as you'll notice, the act of pouring water on the head 3 times, drinking the water 3 times, and washing 3 times is very significant. 3 can represent the various trinities, such as creation, preservation, and destruction, the 3 planes of existence, heaven, earth, and the underworld, or mind, body, and spirit. So pouring water 3 times symbolizes a thorough cleansing and blessing of a person's body, mind, and spirit. Next, we are actually getting into the water and one by one cleansing in the fountains, and there were a lot of them. Each of these fountains represents a different aspect of purification, from cleansing physical illnesses to washing away bad thoughts and negative energies. Once we're finished, we dry off and we change into our white outfits that we're going to be wearing into the temple. And guided by the priest, we all sit down to meditate as he chants for us. The chanting is performed in an ancient language that combines Old Javanese, Sanskrit, and Khoi, which is deeply symbolic and believes to possess spiritual power. Now, the context of the coconut during these purification ceremonies represents the removal of negative energies and the infusion of purity and positivity. All right, so I'm all done with the ceremony. That was so amazing. Such a cool experience. And now we're going over to gdas house because we're gonna do Balinese lunch, and yeah, I'm excited.
Very, very special place. No tourists or foreigners know about this place, or can just come. So that's why it's just so special, and I'm just grateful that you guys all got to experience that, and I hope you had your moments there and you take it home with you and can cherish it forever.
So before we go to gdas village, where his wife and other members of their family have prepared a big Balinese lunch for us, we are actually stopping off to another natural hot spring or spring, and it is very sacred. Again, another area that I feel is not really open to tourists or foreigners really, so feeling really lucky to be able to experience so much in one day. And then after our Balinese lunch, we're going to release sea turtles.
No big deal.
So what a day.
Hello.
Makasih.
Sama-sama.
It's too hot and it's too sacred.
Yes, and red rice, and if you want to buy this per kilo. Yes. Okay, and then you can say hi. Say hi.
Yeah, no, you're good, don't worry.
I can just hear it.
Hello.
Like this. It's you.
Wow. What's up, Jasmine's followers?
On today's episode of What Are We Eating at the Vegan Restaurant, I have vegan pancakes, some fruit, spinach noodles, and black beans. And then I also have a almond milk cappuccino. Okay, so we are heading over to a mindful meditation followed by some yoga, hosted by Russell Simmons himself. I don't practice meditation as much as I should. I know it's amazing. Actually, that's not true. I practice meditation, but in my own way. Like, I catch my breath sometimes. If my heart is like racing, I'll catch my breath. I practice meditation in that way, but not the traditional sitting crisscross applesauce, like what you would imagine. So, you know, the home, like not like this, but I'm excited, so let's go check it out.
Pray all the way down. Off.
I just finished yoga and meditation and I feel really good. Yoga and meditation is one of those things where every single time I do it, I feel so good afterwards. And I'm like, oh, why don't I do this more often? But I am not consistent with it. I don't meditate consistently and I definitely don't do yoga consistently. But I would like to implement a little piece of the mindfulness that I had this morning. You know, I would like to just take a little bit of space for myself every single morning, even if it's a few minutes. So I'm not waking up and jumping right into my day. I'm not waking up and jumping right onto my phone. I'm really going to try to implement this into my daily schedule now. But I want to take a few minutes and just explain why I'm even here on this trip and who I'm here with. So one of my good friends, Calvin, actually introduced me to the owner of this brand, Flowen. Tammy, who is the owner of Flowen, is a deeply empathetic, deeply compassionate person, and she really sees what is happening with the way things are moving with technology, especially the younger generations, how overexposed we are to everything and how there's so much of us putting ourselves out there for external validation and just kind of bringing it back to like, who are you and like what makes you special and like being your authentic self, because I feel like so much of social media, we are a copy and paste of who we think we want to be instead of just like like tapping into who we really are. So I'm a big coffee drinker, and as soon as I heard about what this coffee has and how it's biohacking, I knew that I was going to be the perfect person to create content with them. So their coffee has fulvic minerals, which are good for detoxing and your just immunity support. Vitamins B3, B5, B6, B12, that's for focus and energy. And last, this is the most important, it has L-theanine, which is a natural extract that helps you feel awake but also relaxed. So for my coffee drinkers, when you guys drink coffee, do you kind of get jittery or you kind of get that anxious feeling? I know if I drink too much coffee, I get that feeling, but the L-theanine prevents that from happening. It actually makes you feel more relaxed and it doesn't give you that jittery feeling. So yeah, I feel very honored to even be here on this trip and to be a part of the creation of Flowing and sharing the message with you guys of what this brand is really like, and just being able to get to know Tammy a little bit better and how passionate she is about this messaging behind her brand is really cool. I'm very inspired. I feel really lucky to be able to surround myself with entrepreneurs who are starting these amazing businesses. Definitely check out Flowing. Again, they're only available at the time that I'm filming this video in the United States, California, specifically in Erewhon, but they will be coming to a grocery store near you very soon. And I already told Tammy, I was like, get me these products out here in Bali because I know the community out here would absolutely love this product. It is my last night in Ubud. I'm gonna go grab dinner with the group, and it's absolutely pouring outside right now. I was going to just meet them at the restaurant on a motorbike, but it's pouring. I don't have a poncho, I don't have a jacket or anything, so I've just ordered a go-car, and I'm gonna go meet them at the restaurant. Here's tonight's outfit. Super cute, super simple, and let's go eat. Yeah, it's crazy. It's like It's my last morning here at the resort, and today is going to be a very special morning, even though I'm leaving today, because I have a session with Gdas, the healer. So Gdas is a very spiritual man, and he was the one who actually led us in the water purification ceremony. So a lot of the other people here have already met with him, and they've had their sessions with him, and they have all been like coming back around to what Gdas has told them in their healing session and kind of reflecting on it and like seeing how that's showing up for them as the rest of their trip continues. So I'm nervous, I'm a little nervous, but I'm gonna try to keep a really open mind with it, and I want to be as present as possible. So I'll bring you guys in with me if I feel comfortable, but I might just share with you guys my thoughts afterwards. So we'll see how it goes. But for now, we're gonna have some breakfast. I got a little bit of a fruit plate, the pancakes, you guys know, with vegan honey, and then oat milk latte. I just got back to my room from my healing session with Gdas, and I had no idea what to expect, honestly. It started out with him handing me a piece of paper, and then he said, okay, go ahead and write your full name and your date of birth at the very top of the piece of paper. So I wrote my full name and my date of birth. He would lead me through some very light breath work, told me to focus on each area, and there was always like something specific that I was supposed to be focusing on. Like for my chest, like I was supposed to be, you know, focusing on forgiveness and forgiving. He would chant and sing and have the sound, I'm actually not sure what it's called, the bowl that like makes that beautiful sound. But then he gave me this whole piece of paper. I'm holding it back here so you can't read it because it's special to me and I think it's for me. And I do want to share just like a few of the different things that he kind of touched on. He touched on a specific year that was in the past and said that that was a big year for me, which it was, which is kind of interesting. He told me my lucky number is 3, that if I ever build a home, that I need to be focusing on the west side of the home, like having the windows, having the doors, having everything west, because good things come from the west to me. He says I have star energy, and then went into like my direction in life, colors that are best for me, crystals, my character, energy, what I am best at healing, how I show up for other people, how I show up for myself. It was really, really special. It was a great experience. Yeah, I really tried to be as present as possible and really focusing on everything that he was telling me to focus on during the session. He also told me don't get into politics and don't become a lawyer because that's not my calling, which has never ever been my calling. So this was really special. I get to keep this life path and I'm going to reflect on it. And he also wrote me some things that he wants me to read a few times. Pretty cool. Yeah. As my trip comes to an end, I just want to take a few moments to reflect on the experiences that I had. As somebody who grew up not very spiritual, not really religious either, it was so beautiful to be a part of the Balinese culture, and I just adore how deeply they care about their ceremonies, their rituals, and how they celebrate so much. They just have so much gratitude and they're so thankful for everything that they have, and it's something that I would like to take along with me and implement into my own life. Just celebrating things, taking time to share your gratitude. I just think it's so beautiful, and it's so nice that I was so warmly welcomed into their culture on this trip.
Because when you're wearing this every day, the colors will be changed to the black one.
Oh,
It means all the negativity reserved by the seed.
that will change to black.
Yes.
Wow.
Would you like to?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on
put
now.
it on. Okay.
Oh,
All
thank you.
right.
That's so special.
My pleasure.
Oh, I'm leaving. I'm sad, but I got this cool bracelet.